Hi Aquarius, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your December 2020 love reading. Thank you to those who have liked, viewed, shared, subscribed, and donated to the channel. I appreciate all of that. As far as personal readings go, I'm probably going to start those back up again in January just to give you an update there. And as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridging the gap spread. And the way it works is the cards on the left side represent your energy toward connection with your main love interest. Cards on the right side represent their energy toward the connection. These are the past energies, present energies, future energies. And once we get through all those, we'll actually pull some oracle cards with some additional insight. That's where the bridging the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Alright, and also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as their energy. If you feel like it's the other way around, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that said, past energy on your side, we have the Eight of Coins. So this is actually Virgo energy here, and this could be coming out a couple different ways. On the one hand, it could just be saying that you might have been putting in the work to actually make this into a stable commitment with this person, especially since his body language is at least pointed toward the cards on their side. But another way this could be playing out too could just be saying that you might have been putting a lot of work and effort and focus into your careers. And, you know, that would make sense as far as we've had a lot of energy going through Scorpio lately, which is your 10th house of career and social status. And at the time I'm recording this, Venus is still in there too. So could just be wrapping up some stuff at work. All right, past energy on their side, we have the King of Wands. So this is actually the court card for Leo, which is your opposite sign. So of course this could just be saying that they had a lot of focus on you and actually wanted to work on building the connection into a stable commitment as well. Aside from that though, we do see a bit of passionate energy with this. Maybe you guys were even dealing with a Leo, but it definitely looked like there was a strong desire on their part to be with you. Alright, present energy on your side, we have Justice, which is actually Major Arcana card for Libra. And what always stands out to me with the artwork in this particular deck, if I could get it to focus, is it looks like there's a guy behind the curtain there. So to me it makes me think of someone who, you know, might be coming back around after a long break. So like I said, for some of you, especially if you have been focused on your careers, maybe this is saying that now you're actually coming in to restore the balance and actually put more energy and effort into the connection with this person. Some of you might even be living at a distance from this person as well. Especially given that for you guys, Libra energy does represent your 9th house, which could sometimes represent foreign travel. For some of you, for example, you might have even been away at school, and now you're coming back for the end of the semester, right? And you get to reconnect with this person. So just some ways that I could see this energy playing out. But yeah, either way, it does represent wanting to establish the balanced connection. All right. Present energy on their side, we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is Capricorn energy here, and usually it could represent being a bit closed off. But here, and if we look at the artwork in this particular deck, it doesn't represent to me as much of a closed off energy as much as like a shyness to a certain extent. You know, if we look at the way he's, you know, kind of putting his hands on her, it looked like he's, I don't know, I just pick up on the vibe like he's a little bit shy around doing so. So it could just be saying that they might be a bit withdrawn, you know, but the passion is still there, I feel, with the fire that we see in the background. So it could just be saying, especially if there was some kind of a break that you guys were on for a while, you know, could just be saying that they might slowly be warming up to having you back around, you know, as far as, for example, especially with Leo energy, not to say it in a negative way, but it could just be saying that, you know, it might have hurt their ego a bit if you guys had a break and now you're coming back around, so maybe they're trying to warm back up to having you around. But I like I said, I do feel like the passion is still there, but it might take them a little while to warm up. All right, and the future energy on your side, we have the Six of Staves, which is the equivalent to the Six of Wands, which is also Leo energy, and Contemplation, which is the equivalent of the Hermit card, which is Virgo energy. So twice we see the Virgo energy. So again, like I said, it could be that you guys might have had to put a lot of focus and energy into your work lives for a while. Um, but with these two cards, I feel like this is saying, on the one hand, you might be outwardly displaying a lot of confidence because the Six of Wands or Six of Staves, as it's called in this deck, usually represents the energy of confidence, getting recognition, and victory. But with the contemplation, it could just be saying that, on the surface you have that confidence, but beneath the surface you might be thinking of things a little bit deeper, and might not be as sure of yourselves. And it could just be because of the read that you got from them. Like I said, especially if there was some kind of a separation where if it seemed like they were taking a bit of a while to warm up to you guys, so that might have you second guessing yourselves a little bit, like, okay, are things still the same between us? Is everything all right? It's kind of an energy like that. But if that's the case, the good thing is, in the future position on their side, we see the Knave of Pentacles. So more earthed energy here. This is the equivalent of the Page of Pentacles. And what always stands out to me with this card too is we see a lot of cup energy within the card. So that makes me think of, that love there. And it also just has a bit more of a passionate energy to it overall from what you would expect from a pentacle energy. So to me, that represents, like I was saying there, where we do still see that fire in the background. So the passion is still there, but they just might have been a little reluctant to show it initially. And in the future position, it looks like they're actually going to be opening up a lot more. So that's what I see there. So that should help, like I said, if you guys on the surface have that confidence, but beneath the surface with that contemplation, like, I don't know, are things really okay? Is there something not saying right? Looks like things will definitely pick up for you guys. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have Strength. So this is actually the major arcana card for Leo. So again, we see more Leo energy. And again, like I said, this could just be saying that now you're putting your focus toward focusing on your romantic relationships. At the time I'm recording this, we're about to have that full moon eclipse in Gemini, which is your fifth house, which also points to romance, creativity, and of course, Leo's the natural ruler of the fifth house. So that could be what it is for some of you too, where that might actually help you hit the reset button in a way around that area of life. But yeah, like I said, to me, I see this as representing the confidence too and moving forward in that area. And bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Nine of Chalices. So this is Pisces energy here. And, usually this is a card that's referred to as the wish fulfillment energy, but it's definitely an energy of contentment, happiness. And, we could see in the artwork there, it looks like there's definitely an interest. The fruit there usually represents fertility and growth within the connection too. So definitely pretty positive energy to see on their side as well. All right, and next we'll see if we get anything from the Oracle cards. So first, we'll see if we get anything from Aqua Moonlight deck here. I did pre-shuffle this deck, and what I'm looking for is just some jumpers as far as unspoken messages from you to them, and then from them to you. And if I shuffle for a while and nothing's coming up, I'll just take that as a sign to move on to the next deck. But sometimes we get some extra messages here that can be helpful. Alright, so like I said, first we're looking for unspoken messages from you to them. Alright, nothing coming up, but I'll give a few more shuffles before I move on. Almost have one there. Alright, so next we'll see if we get any unspoken messages from them to you. Almost have one there. Yep, nothing there either. So, I mean, that's fine. This does seem like a fairly clear reading anyway. But next we'll see if we get anything from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation here. I did pre-shuffle this deck as well, but here we're just looking for one card with general advice, and then we'll wrap up. Alright, nothing's coming up there either, so what I'll do is I'll just put the deck down and then give me a few seconds to tune in and we'll just pull a random card. Alright. Okay, we have exchanging gifts. There's the artwork, and the number is 27. Definitely a fitting card for this time of year. And yeah, I could see that as far as, like I said, maybe if you guys were at a distance from each other and you're coming back around, that could definitely be what's at play, but we'll see what the actual messages say. Someone else got that card this month too. I can't remember who though. Alright. It says the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing cost, and determining value. The Oracle's message. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in the dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do, do, do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. So definitely a pretty interesting message there, especially where it says use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. So that might be a fitting message for those of you where if you really have just been putting a very heavy focus on your work with that 8 of coins there, it could just be saying, don't forget to, try not to neglect the other areas of your life. In this case, it could be the relationship, right? I mean, it looks like you're naturally going to get there anyway from the cards I see in the spread, so that's definitely the good thing. The relationship message says love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you too. Love truly is yours today. All right, so another pretty positive message there as well. And so yeah, like I said, it could have just been as simple as that. Maybe you guys were just really heavily focused on work for a while. Like I said, with those energies you had going through Scorpio, which is your 10th house career and social status, definitely could be the case, especially since we did have Mercury retrograde there too, initially a couple months back. So that's probably all it was, but hopefully that resonated with you guys. I hope you have a happy new year, and I'll see you all next year. All right, bye.